My name is Lavanya Arivelligan. Today is May 10th, 2021, and I will be presenting Apple for my corporate strategy presentation. For industry overview, Apple is the leader in the electronic industry. They carry products such as smartphones, which are iPhones for Apple, laptops, which are MacBooks, tablets, which is the iPad, watches, which Apple has the Apple Watch, headphones, which are AirPods, and the services that they carry are Apple Care, which is a warranty on their products, as well as Apple Music, which is their own streaming service. The company overview. So the founders of Apple were Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak in 1977. Currently, the Chief Executive Officer is Tim Cook, the Chief Operating Officer is Jeffrey Williams, the Chief Financial Officer is Luca Mastery, and the Vice President of Technology is Kevin Lynch. Revenue is reported to be at $59.7 billion at June 22nd, 2020, which was the latest data that we could find, which was an 11% increase from the previous year. Totally, there is a $274.5 billion in sales, and 57.4 was the net profit of that. Stakeholders, so Apple mainly focuses on their biggest stakeholders, which is like the consumers, the ones that are buying the products, but reported from CNN Money, other institutional stakeholders is 31.57%, mutual fund holders is 27.66%, and individual stakeholders is 0.33%. So I wanted to take a look at the SWOT. So what is the strengths that Apple already currently has? It is the leader in the industry. They have a substantial profit margin, and they also have very brand loyal customers and innovative products. Weaknesses is the high cost of the products. They usually retail for about $1,000, so it is a high price point. And it also requires third-party software developers. Opportunities for Apple is reaching new consumers and also the expansion in more retail stores in more areas, so it's more accessible for people to get it. Threats would include the competitors that are already in this industry. This can include Samsung and like Google devices that are already on the market and are big brand names as well, so there is competition out there. Industry analysis, there's the threat of the new entries, so new brands being created and having similar products would be a threat. Bargaining of powers of buyers. This is ensuring customers are happy with the quality and the price of the Apple products so that they become brand loyal. Bargaining power of supplies. So how much does it cost to create the product? How much are the materials, everything like that. It is a pricier product, so those prices are more expensive. A competitive rivalry. Competitors and new products being released is like said before, Samsung as the is a competitor, and they have the S21, which could be a big competitor for the iPhone. Threats of substitutes. This is when consumers find a different product that fits the need of the current Apple product that they have. So you need to be aware of that. Chain value, so operations. This is the manufacturing of Apple products mostly take place in China, but there are some smaller facilities in other countries. Like this is just where the products are being created. Inbound logistics, and this is due to the overall power of Apple holds, they're able to obtain raw materials easily and effectively. So that's good for the company. Outbound logistics, there are online and retail stores for distribution of Apple products. So it is easily accessible to get these products. Products and services, Apple offers a variety of products and services that come with them. They have the iPhone, everything that mentioned before they carry, but the services that they include is the Genius Bar that are located in Apple stores, as well as online customer service that is available like 24/7. Marketing and sales, Apple is such a big name now that most of their promotions are from word of mouth. They don't really do too much advertising, but everyone knows the brand. I bet that everyone has an Apple product. So tangible and intangible. The tangible, the physical things that Apple has is the products. They have their retail stores, as well as the equipment they use to carry these products. Intangible is the brand name, the patents, and the trademark of the company. Life cycle. So life cycle is basically the growth, maturity, and decline stages. Apple consistently stays in the growth stage because they're constantly creating new products and evolving, but their past products have gone through all the life phases. Business lessons. Every company makes mistakes. Apple is not something that isn't adapted to that. So in 2017, Apple tried to release a charging pad that would charge multiple devices at the same time, and then they launched it out to the public. But unfortunately, that didn't work out, and it didn't meet the deadline. So Apple ended up completely getting rid of the product, which angered customers and kind of led to like an outrage kind of for a lot of customers. So they've learned from that, never to release something without having it readily available. So entrepreneurial efforts. Apple has created a camp specifically for women to learn and grow in the technology field. It started in 2019, and Apple continues to offer this camp. Basically gives like hands-on training and like mentorship by Apple experts and engineers, which is an awesome way for women to get into the industry. Company ethics. Apple is big on code of conducts that they have. I listed the complete PDF in the references, but some of them are health and safety, anti-harassment and abuse, prevention of underage labor, labor and human rights, and business integrity. Innovation. Apple is a leader in innovation and has excelled substantially throughout the years. They have modern designs. They have, everything that people want nowadays. But two specific examples that I pulled were the iCloud storage, so people could store whatever they wanted, pictures, contacts, information like that securely. That is an Apple service, as well as Apple Music. I found that they created a music streaming service because they saw the popularity in online downloading music. Future recommendations. Apple continues to be a leader in the industry. They're doing something right because it's working. But I think that the company needs to continue their innovation efforts and keep releasing updated models each year to have consumers satisfied, as well as maintaining a high positive brand image. They're doing a great job with that now. Everyone loves Apple, but that's so easy to get rid of. So it's so important to maintain that positive image. Lastly, I have my references. This is where I pulled all my information from, my stats, everything I've learned from Apple. So that concludes my presentation of Apple from Business Policy. So thank you and have a good night.